Hello everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I wanted to talk about the a6000, what I think about the camera, if it's still worth for beginner photographer in late 2020, beginning of 2021. And quick disclaimer guys, this video is not sponsored by Sony. This is my opinion, what I think about the camera, and this video is kind of like a little review, and I've been using the Sony a6000 now for over 1 year now, and I hope this video can help you. And yeah guys, if you like this video, you can follow me on Instagram, you can also follow me on TikTok, links are down below, and without any further ado, I would say, let's begin. So to begin with, what I really like about the a6000 is that it has a 24.3 megapixel sensor. It is a mirrorless camera, it has 179 autofocus points and it shoots 11 frames per second. And especially if you're a beginner and just starting out, these specs are really good because most cameras nowadays, they cannot shoot 11 frames per second, and it's really good if you're like into sports photography or wildlife photography. And being a camera which was released in 2014, these cameras specs for this price make it really good. And secondly, what I also like about the camera is that it's light and compact, which means, for example, I like to shoot a lot of portraits with the camera, and for example, when I do photo shoots and when I like to do photos of the model, I like to hold the camera with just one hand, and in the other hand I have like my iPhone camera where I shoot behind the scenes. And what is really good about the camera is that it's only 344 grams and it makes the camera really light, and you can like put it into your bag and it's just really small, and it makes it really good because you can take it everywhere with you. What I also like about the a6000 is its E-mount system, because you can choose from so many different lenses. My first lens was the Sigma 30mm 1.4, and what I really like about this lens is that it's a third-party brand. You can also get so many different other third-party lenses. For example, if you just want to shoot manually, you can get, for example, a manual lens. But if you want to get a Sony lens, for example, you can also get a full-frame lens on your a6000. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I got the 85mm 1.8, which is actually a full-frame lens, but I can still use it on my Sony a6000. It's really good because when I upgrade in a few years, I can still use my 85mm full frame lens on my full frame camera. What I also like about the a6000 is that it shoots 1080p in 60 frames per second. So when you want to do slow motion, for example, the a6000 is a good choice. And especially when you're just starting out, I think this is more than enough, because I would rather shoot 1080p and know that my computer is working good than shooting 4K, but my computer slows down and I can't get my content out there. And lastly, what I really like about the camera is its price, because you can pick up the a6000 for around 250 euros used, and it makes it so good because you can, for example, then spend your budget in lenses. When you go with the a6000, you invest into a really good camera which does the job and performs well, but also isn't really expensive. Alright guys, to really sum up this video, I think the a6000 is a great camera if you are like a beginner photographer, and if you are into portrait photography, this camera is a great choice. But on the other hand, if you are like into YouTube or videography, or if you want to do a lot of work which involves like audio, the camera is probably not the right choice because it has no flip-up screen, no audio jack. If you have like more money to spend, definitely go with the a6100 or even higher. But to be fair, I think it's still worth it because it's such a good budget camera and I still use it today. And I love this camera, and I'm still not thinking of upgrading because I just love the specs and I'm so happy with this camera, and it just does the job, and I have so many options for lenses. I probably will use it for the next 2 or 3 years, to be honest. But overall, it's a great camera and I highly recommend having a look. It's definitely worth getting. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like it, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my socials. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Links are down below, by the way, with the socials. And guys, always remember, never give up, and see you next time. Bye.